graphic nature of this program, listener discretion is advised.
That's tomorrow, and that is it for us today. And we will leave you with a... I can't do it. We'll do it live. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it, and we'll do it live. Fucking thing sucks.
It's just a coincidence that you were talking about the Jack and Triumph show, and I'm here. Thank you so much for having me on your podcast.
Hey man, this is Kevin Smith, the guy who makes all those unlistenable podcasts over at smodcast.com, and you're listening to the Two Strangers, One Podcast. This is podcasting.
You're listening to Two Strangers, One Podcast. Subscribe to us on iTunes or on the Stitcher app for Android devices. Please visit twostrangersonepodcast.net. Now, here's Chris Cologne and Paul Pasquillo.
Well, hello and welcome to Two Strangers, One Podcast. I'm Chris.
I'm Paul.
And as soon as Paul leaves, I'm going to jerk off in his basement.
Oh, God.
No, well, actually, first we are doing the podcast as we are supposed to do the podcast. At least once every 2 weeks, we're going to do a podcast. But one of the benefits of doing a podcast, maybe not this particular one,
is the water heater. Water heater, ladies and gentlemen.
Making water heater background noise, which I probably will get rid of later on in post. And you'll wonder why we sound like robots, and that's because the noise removal.
Water heater, ladies and gentlemen. Water heater.
That being said, one of the beauties of doing a podcast is...
Go on.
We are technically press. We are press. We are media. Things we say, people listen to. So when stuff like that goes on...
What website do you use?
But
wait. Let's hear it. Say it out loud.
It's TsunamiFaithful.com.
Yes, thank you.
Paul's other baby, the TsunamiFaithful.com.
It just fills me with joy when you say that.
Has afforded me.
I get so turned on by that.
The last 3 years now, going to New York Comic Con.
You're welcome.
And so as of right now, the funny thing is that Matt, the cameraman who usually goes with me, has already got approved. So
I got approved immediately.
So it'll be really funny if I don't get approved.
So here's what happened. No, Chris is like, "Oh, did you apply yet?" And I'm sitting there going, "Chris, I can't apply because if you don't get in, I don't have any place to stay."
Because I had promised Paul, I said, since my mom lives in New York City, I'm like, okay, if we go to Comic-Con, I could talk to my mom and see if you could stay.
It's not even that. Your mom lives a couple blocks from the con.
But I mean, well, not actually. It's not a couple blocks, but it's a 20-minute subway ride because the parking and stuff like that for the.
Are you gonna protect me when we go on the subway?
Yeah, I'll protect you. The subway, New York City subways are remarkably safe. I know that goes against. There's Wi-Fi now. Last year, that was a big deal. That was when I went last year.
In the trains or in the stations?
No, in the actual station. I think maybe not. Maybe not on the actual trains.
But in the stations.
But in the stations, because I saw an ad, and it's like, okay, if you want to use your Wi-Fi, go and click on this, click on that. And of course, I mean, it's not like lightning fast, but if you need to check your email or something like that, you could kind of browse Facebook. So, I was sort of I was posting pictures from the subway train in New York from Comic-Con. So, oh boy, Paul is ripping dick and fart jokes, people. I'm going to jerk off and Paul's farting. Well, actually, I can't jerk off until Paul starts farting. No.
What just happened? Wait a minute.
Farting turns me on. No.
Oh my God. Are you that deprived?
Yeah, I'm that deprived.
Oh, God.
Well, I don't know. Well, I won't.
Ladies, please fuck Chris. I will give you his address.
Well, no. Well,
I'm just talking through it.
Nobody wants to come to my house. No one wants to come to my dirty bachelor pad. But I would. Okay, so we are pretty much when we're done doing this podcast, we're going to apply for the press pass because, like I said, the funny thing is that Matt already got approved. But Matt's a behind-the-scenes kind of guy. As much as I love Matt, Matt does not like being in front of the camera. Even when I hold the camera, I hold my own phone just to record little videos. Matt does not like being on camera.
It's hilarious. I love it.
Yeah, he gets all awkward, and it's I guess actually I don't know if it's like I think he's just like socially awkward and stuff like that.
You know what's gonna be really funny? Like you're gonna get to actually meet the guys from Toonami.
Well, look, last year I got to meet voice actors from One Punch Man, and and of course I've heard of the anime, but I didn't know their fucking names like 3 days before Comic-Con. You know, who else I got to meet? What were the other interviews? You know, I mean the guys from Funimation were always good. Justin Rojas and can't believe I forgot the girl's name. I have such a crush on her and I forgot her name. We had long story short, Comic-Con's always a blast. And this year, Paul is anticipating Toonami might have some sort of panel or not. I mean, they've had panels, but they might have like bigwigs. They may have like legit.
There's gonna probably be a Toonami panel. That's what they've said. So I don't know if that's the case, but we'll see.
So Paul wants to go. So you know, I said, all right, fuck it. You know, I mean, you know, you've been letting me go to Comic-Con every year, and I'm the one who's bold enough to get in front of the camera and do crazy interviews and be silly and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's my turn. Great.
Well, but because you're not going to do any interviews, right?
I mean, that's why Matt wants me to come down there every freaking year. He's like, oh, maybe you'll do the interviews. I'm like, all right, whatever.
Well, I mean, because Matt's not going to do them, but I mean, I can't see you. I can see you giving me questions for an interview. I can't see you doing an interview. You're not.
I've done an interview.
You're not
before.
A front of the camera kind of guy.
I mean,
I'm just a ham. I just like being in front of the camera. I'm not saying I have any talent or anything like that. I
mean, if I'm doing the interview, I'm doing the interview. You know what I mean? And by the way, I can bring this wonderful phone right here and do a live interview if I wanted to.
Yeah, do live streaming and stuff like that. But that being said. So we're part of it. One of the things we're going to do tonight is we're going to
fart.
As soon as Paul farts, the heater turns off.
I've been really gassy today. I'm sorry,
but so that's one of the beauties of doing a podcast. I mean, this will be year number 4 of going to Comic-Con, and the show itself has been the podcast has been on for 5 years, but
they got really ridiculous this year though, because if I remember hearing about it right, you have to buy a ticket for each and every single day.
Yeah, and my friends. The friends of mine who don't have press passes and go to Comic-Con and pay actual money, there's this thing called like fan verification, and you have to have your website, and not a website, you have to have your email, and they have to have an address, and everything has to be like crazy verified. And I guess it makes sense. It totally makes sense because it would be very easy for what's the word? What do they call the guys that sell shit on the street they're not supposed to sell?
Scalpers.
Scalpers. It would be very easy for scalpers. And let me tell you, that first day at Comic-Con, they were scalpers. They were scalpers out front. But that being said, I didn't see a scalper from days 2 through 4. Like, the cops clean that shit up real fast. I mean...
they probably pay a big amount of money to close that shit up real quick.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Now, when I say scalpers, there were guys there with passes. And don't get me wrong, I guess technically you can, if you're Joe Blow on the street, you can do a fan verification and sell your pass to somebody. And just say, hey, look, if anybody asks your name is John Smith or whatever. But you know, it's not like you could buy 50. It's not like you could buy 50 tickets and say, each of these tickets are $800 a pop or something like that. So I do have, and I mean, but then again, who knows if those guys were even selling legit passes?
Probably.
They look legit, but then again, you know, if you're going to make a profit, might as well make some realistic.
If somebody can make, somebody can make like a dollar bill, a fake dollar bill. I'm sure somebody can make a fake New York Comic-Con pass.
Yeah, it's not too hard. So we're gearing up for Comic-Con, and it's weird because Comic-Con's like 6 months away. Like last Comic-Con was 6 months ago. This next one's 6 months away. These scumbags, I say scumbags, the lovely, wonderful people at
now you're not going to get approved
at not Reed Pop. Is it Reed Pop? Whatever. The wonderful people who organized this event. You know, damn you guys for fucking putting like the registration and everything 6 months in advance. Like you never get a chance to fucking breathe, you know? And I still, like, every day I get kind of, like, spammy emails about all the stuff that's going on. And I guess if you like Comic-Con, yes, you're going to like this cartoon, or you're going to like this show, or you want to go to this panel that's playing somewhere else or something like that. So, you know, I mean, it's, you know, it's a moneymaker, you know? And we promote it and stuff like that. So, once again, New York Comic-Con, October of 2017, or whatever.
It'd be nice to go to a huge con in my state and not have to go to Atlanta or something.
Yeah. And well, speaking, I mean, doing the podcast and doing Comic-Con is stuff that I would like to do, but back in the real world, back in my real job, which I don't want to get into exactly what I do because that would be...
He cleans toilets.
Revealing I clean government toilets. But it's sort of like... Let's just say, obviously, people who watch this podcast know that, like, obviously we're not fans of Donald Trump. And there are things that Donald Trump is doing which is putting my job in jeopardy, or at least my current situation in jeopardy. And I don't want to say it's in jeopardy because there are other positions and there are other contracts and stuff like that where I can easily just, glide into as in, I'm still with the same company and, it's not like it's the only contract they have. But, Donald, basically, like, if I didn't hate Donald Trump before, I hate him even more now because there's a lot of fucking shit coming up the works. And Betsy DeVos was another fucking genius that they put, that he put in our cabinet. It's just fucking up my whole work situation. And oddly enough, once again, without going too much into detail, I sort of got like a sideways promotion at work. I got, the team that I was on was disbanded, partly because of this fucking Donald Trump thing, because of Donald Trump and his fucking wonderful administration. So my team was demolished. We were cannibalized. We were sent to other teams. I, through the luck of the draw, or maybe because, my manager pretty much told me that he put in a good word for me, and I got transferred to a team which is a lot. I should be seeing more work now that I'm, now, and once again, I hate for the audience to be like, what the fuck do you do, Chris? But let's just say I kind of got a promotion, but not really a promotion because I didn't get any extra title, but I got a job that there's a lot more opportunity to make more money. And so that's fucking cool. But what happened was I put in the hard work ever since, of course, yes, I'm relatively new at the job. But this chick in my fucking job, she goes, well, there was other girls. Now, what happened was once again, without going into detail, you gotta love me talking this cryptic bullshit.
You're killing everybody.
But I was doing a lot of work and I was showing a lot of promise. I was sort of like, okay, I'm gonna hit this goal every day, even though it's not a mandatory goal. And so this fucking bitch who I work with was like, oh, yeah. She said, oh, well, that's like a fucking loser thing to do, or whatever. She had said something to that effect. And I'm like, and she had said it. Now I don't think she said it to be mean. It just slipped out of her fucking mouth. Like I don't think she thought about it. So now, like I said, my team was disbanded. I was transferred to another team, a little more chance to make money. And then I'm talking now. She's talking to me today. Well, there was girls on your team that they should have been transferred to that team because they got better numbers than you. And I was like, and then I wanted to fucking rip this bitch's head off, but then I was like, yeah, maybe me setting all these high goals in the beginning, put me in the right kind of position for them to say, hey, let's send Chris to this team that earns a lot better. So, knock on wood. I don't want to knock on wood too hard, but, knock on wood.
Who is it?
Work is getting better, and maybe I'll actually have money for Wi-Fi and stuff like that. Time. Stop living in poverty. Okay, so as of today, big fucking storm warnings in Rochester.
Tornado warning.
God, tornado warning.
Watch tsunami. Yeah.
Tsunami
watch. Yes.
Tsunami watch off the fucking Lake Ontario. It got so bad today that people in my job, there was like a office-wide email, if we're anticipating things being crazy around 4:30, so if you want to leave before then, it's okay, and we won't, charge you, we won't give you a what they call an occurrence. And fucking half the office left. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, fuck this. It's fucking a little. I could have ate outside today. It was rain, and not even heavy rain. I've seen worse rain earlier this year. And, it was like a big fucking, everyone was a big fucking to-do. And here's something that I was bugging Paul. It was from a Facebook post I did earlier today. I said, and there's people who live out by the lake. And because of the rain that's going on, the water's rising. And Lake Ontario's, the tides are getting, it doesn't, I guess it doesn't officially have tides. It has wind and water that pushes it, but that's not like tide. It's not like real tide. It's a fucking lake tide. It only goes so far. But it's ruining all these big money fucking properties. And all these people, I guarantee you during the year, these people who live on lakeside property, people, that's the joke, waterfront property. That's you say waterfront property.
Those that are watching on the live stream, I'm waiting for him to hang himself, but continue.
I'm just saying is they say waterfront property. Well, yeah, waterfront property is for people who got fucking money. People who got all, and they spend all year, oh, look how wonderful my view is, and I could sit on my deck and I could drink a beer and look at the fucking lake. Well, you know what? Fucking time to pay the piper. There's times like this time of year, where the fucking water's eroding their backyards and the water's flooding their fucking basements. I say, good for them. Good for those fucking rich bastards. You know what I'm saying? They're like, oh, you know.
There's this rope right back
Because
here.
these are the people who would like, I'd never live in the city. Oh no, how could I live in the city? You know, but they want to live by the water. But now they're fucking, now they got thousands of dollars of property damage, and their basements are fucking flooded. You know, these are the same people. A couple of months ago, for people who follow the podcast, you know, chunks of the suburbs around Rochester lost electricity for days. And why? Because when you live out in the suburbs, all you have is little rinky-dink fucking power lines that, you know, they get knocked over on a strong breeze. You know, when you're a city, our electricity runs underground. You know, and then these people. So I say it's good for them. It's good that their fucking houses got flooded, because, you know, that's what you get for, you know, thinking you're better.
Okay,
than
now that you're done hanging yourself.
But
I first of all, if people live out in the lake, they don't give a shit where they're living by. They got enough money to be like, you know what, I'm gonna live where the fuck I want.
yeah.
And number two, if they're really rich, they're not living by the lake. They're living in a mansion in fucking Pittsford. Okay, that's
Yeah.
number two. And number three, even black people want to live, because that's where you were trying to go with this. So stop.
I said they would rather live where there's like all this natural disaster than live around minorities.
Let me
so that was
finish.
sort of going.
Let me finish. Even black people want to live in the goddamn suburbs, okay? Because it's not because oh, I want to get away from black people or whatever. It's because our city's crime ridden and nobody wants to fucking deal with that shit. And here's the problem: people don't understand that downtown, like seriously downtown, where Main Street, like South Clinton, Main Street, that area, there's no crime because the terminal's over off of a different street. Mm-hmm. The problem is the crime takes in place around the terminal. And it's on certain streets throughout the city, like Hudson and Goodman, Parcells. You know, it doesn't just like magically happen. People are like, oh, well, you know, blah, 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 blah. No. It there's a reason why things are happening. Now, not saying that, you know, that we don't have racist police. I mean, well, I wouldn't say racist police. There's, you know, the problem is you see a video 15 minutes after an incident happened, and then everybody's like, oh, he's a racist. And I'm just sitting there going, what did he do 15 minutes ago? Yeah. Oh, look, somebody wants you to pet him. So, yeah.
I get it. I mean, look, I'm being an asshole. I understand I'm being an asshole. Because the funny thing is, I'm over here calling Paul a racist and everything like that.
Well, here's a funny story.
Me saying what I'm saying about those people at the lake is racist. I understand, and I'm saying that I'm being facetious. I'm being an asshole. I'm being a jerk when I say.
Okay, we can cut the rope.
But
down.
there's a little bit of truth to it. You know.
Now, well, see, here's here's where I will agree with you.
Every extreme there's a grain of truth in there.
Can I? Here's where I will agree with you. Mm-hmm. If you live 45 minutes to an hour away from Rochester and commute in every single day and live out in the boonies because you don't want to deal with black people, then you're racist. Mm-hmm. And, well, you're not just racist, you're just stupid. Honestly, and that's what a lot of people do. Like, you don't see... Dude, all
the people that left my office today at 4:30 because they all live 45 minutes to an hour south of Rochester, and they had to get home before the fucking highways got flooded or whatever. And, you know, and it was... And then even driving here today, I came here, like, pretty much straight after work, and it took me longer than... Usually it takes me about a half an hour. It took me like an hour and 15 minutes to get here today. And it's not because I'm a late fuck who's always late all the time. I was late because it was fucking traffic, because it's a little
He's also a late fuck too.
I'm late all the time, but I mean, like...
That's alright, I'm sitting here like sleeping in my bed and I'm looking over at my phone, I'm like...
People
where the hell did Chris like forget about this, or what's going on?
Fucking people just gotta learn how to do it. So the funny thing is, I was busting Paul's chops about being a racist. Yet in that I was being a racist too. So I understand. I'm an asshole.
Total racist right here.
Yeah, I'm the big evil.
Funny story about that though. I had. Okay,
something about a curfew.
So the movie theater I work at has a curfew. Fridays and Saturday nights, you can't, after 6 o'clock, you have to be 17 or up to see any movie, whether it's G, PG, PG-13, R, it doesn't matter. You if you're not, then you have to be accompanied by a parent. Well, here's the problem. People don't realize that this policy has been in place for almost 10 years at this point. So, you get this like, and it only happens with it. I mean, yes. Here's the funny thing. First of all, let me put this out there first. For every black kid that I throw
about to say
out,
something racist, people. Come on.
for every black kid that we throw out, times that by 2 or 3, and that's how many white kids we throw out on a Friday and Saturday night. Not throw out, but don't let them come in because they don't have a parent or guardian. That's number one, and it's kind of funny because you get people that are like, oh man, you're just racist because I'm black, and I'm just sitting there looking at her like, just go before I say something because
if I say something really racist,
no,
if I show you how racist I really can be, no. These are all jokes, people.
So we had this lady. She came up with her kids, and there's 4 of them, and she's like, "Can I get 3?" And that's what always happens. They always do this. I'm like, "Okay, so you mean 4 tickets?" She's like, "No, these 3 are gonna go in." I'm like, "No, that's not how it works. Are they 17? No, then they can't come in." I'm like, "This is the town of Greece's policy. We have to follow it, and it is the town of Greece's policy. They're the ones that made us put it in place, so it's their policy." So she runs off all pissed off and whatever. Oh, we're gonna go to Webster. 10 minutes later, she's back at the box office buying 4 tickets. And I looked at the security guard, and I looked at him, I was like, how much you want to bet that this woman's going to walk out here in a minute? And there again, I mean, I think they were only going to, like, Fast and the Furious, so, I mean, it's not like, whatever. I mean, obviously, I get what you're doing, but I don't need to get fined from the town because you want to sneak your kids in. So, all of a sudden, she walks out the door, and I'm like, oh, here we go. Security guard stops her, and he's like, look, he's like, ma'am, you can't leave them alone. She's like, I'm going out to smoke. Can't I just go out and smoke? And he's like, yeah, you can go out to smoke, but I'm just making sure you understand. You need to come back in, and you need to stay with your kids. And she's like, oh, you're just being racist to me because I'm whatever. And I was taking care of other customers at the time, so it wasn't me that was involved in it. But I'm hearing this conversation, and I'm just sitting here. I didn't shake my head in front of these customers. I'm like, here's your ticket, have a nice day. And I'm just sitting there in my head, shaking my head going, oh, here we fucking go. And sure enough, as she's walking out the door to go smoke, she's like, oh, you're only doing this because I'm black. And I just went, oh, God, here we go. So, and then when she walked back in, she apparently was, like, on the phone with somebody being like, oh, they're just being racist. This theater's racist. They're against black people. And it's like, guys, there's a policy in place. Tinseltown, as far as I know, still has that same policy in place as well. So if you go to those theaters, you can't go in unless you have a parent or guardian. Not only that, but like, and I'm pretty sure Webster has this, that whole thing where you have to be over the age of 6. Your kids have to be over the age of 6 to go in a rated R film. They have that policy as far as I know. So it's like, nobody's being racist. We're all doing the same thing. Like you're just pissed off because you have to stay with your kids. I'm sorry, but the rules are the rules. By the way, if you drop your kids off at the mall, it's 19 and up in the mall. And the security guards will stop your kids, and they will throw them out the door. They've done it before. By the way, they can call 911 all they want because there's a GPD, Greece Police Department officer right there in the mall that will come down there and be like, look, you know the rules. This is what it is. Call your mother and leave. Or we'll arrest you and you'll leave. So, I mean, it's not like, and I love, like, when, like, on the mall's website, they're like, oh, they don't enforce this policy. I'm like, I commented on this, and I was like, dude, I see it in front of me every single time I work Friday and Saturday. Like, they do it all the time. Yeah. So
Paul's not a racist. But he just doesn't like... No, I'll save that. Okay, a couple other things. I know I already mentioned Trump. Trump had the New England Patriots at the White House. And
some of the New England Patriots.
Some of the New England Patriots. Because, the brothers didn't show up.
I wonder why what's his name there didn't show up. What was this? Tom Brady didn't show up because... him and Tom Brady are supposed to be buddy, and then all of a sudden, like, he's not there. And it's just sitting there going, huh, okay.
Because...
even Tom Brady knows that Trump's a racist.
Because Tom Brady knows, as a quarterback, the black guys are the ones that protect him. And if he goes to visit Trump, the black guys aren't going to protect him anymore. Wow, this show got real fucking racist. Okay, but like I said, they had the New England Patriots and Trump, and I had said if that fucking stage collapsed right now, I wouldn't fucking blink an eye. because
Well, you don't like New England Patriots anyways.
I'm a New York City boy. I was born and raised in New York City. I was raised to hate people from Boston. So see, I hate white people. I hate white people from Boston. And trust me, Boston is like one of the whitest cities in the fucking world. And so, you know, I was hate to hate. I was.
By the way, Chris is Puerto Rican. If we need to say anything,
I was taught to hate people from, you know, who like the Red Sox, people who like the New England Patriots. You know, people from Boston. Boston is just a fake wannabe New York. So there's all people with fucking.
Some of the opinions of Chris Cologne do not necessarily reflect.
I'm not just racist. I'm not racist against black people. I'm racist against white people too. Because Boston is just fucking New York light. It's like New York's fucking retarded little brother that's angry that he's not as good as his older brother or something like that.
So mean. Well, hey, the Yankees are doing really well this year, so we won't have to deal with that.
Yeah, and
by the way, real quick, notice that Alex Rodriguez isn't playing. Mm-hmm. Notice the fact that after he retired, we get good ball players. Gee, what did I say? What did I say about that? Oh, that's right. That once Alex Rodriguez wasn't in the picture anymore, they would actually do well.
Yeah. Well, and once again, this is definitely not a sports show, but fucking Derek Jeter and Jeb Bush. What team did they buy? They bought
Florida Marlins.
They bought
maybe?
the Florida the Florida Marlins.
Was it Florida Marlins?
Jeb Bush was the governor of Florida. And I'm like, what the fuck kind of... And don't get me wrong, they're both businessmen. And at least, you know, Derek Jeter knows baseball. Jeb Bush comes from a rich family. So I'm pretty sure it's an economically sound idea. And I'm pretty sure Derek Jeter who loves baseball, will do what he can to get the Marlins to be like a real brand name
He
team.
can't have any control of... If he were to go in with the Yankees... to try to have some kind of control in there. He couldn't because the Suns own that. So I mean, I understand that completely why he went for a different team.
But that's what I'm saying is that I just want to fucking be in the room where like Derek Jeter and Jeb Bush are in because Derek Jeter and mind you, I have friends who worked security in Yankee Stadium back when Derek Jeter was in his fucking heyday. And from what I understand, Derek Jeter is the nicest fucking guy in the world. And he had paid for the security guards to all go out to like a fucking club and hang out and stuff like that. And here's a guy who he didn't have to do anything for the people that worked at Yankee Stadium. I'm saying like, you know, and he went with them.
Well, you know why he paid the security guards to do that so he can sneak a woman up to his house.
No, and the funny thing is I had friends that used to work the parking lot where the players park their cars.
Yeah.
And it's billion-dollar cars, and it's that's very like, you know, the sport, you know, the athletes' wives that they're all fucking like, you know, real stuck up and real pretty, but you know they're fucking pains in the ass, and so. But my point is, Derek Jeter is like one of the nicest guys in the world. He has money, he has looks, he has talent, and then you got fucking Jeb Bush, who's like. Couldn't even fucking beat Trump. Like, you know, you got Jeb Bush. His brother and his dad were both fucking presidents of this country. He has the fucking name, and this guy has so little charisma that he couldn't knock out a fucking reality TV star in the fucking in the Republican. Donald Trump could give two shits about being a Republican. He just happened to run because those are the people who would back him.
I hope our neighbors doesn't kill you.
Jeb Bush. I'm just saying Jeb Bush is the most like. Odd fucking Mr. Potato Head fucking uncharismatic fucking person on the planet. And then you got Derek Jeter. I would watch a reality show with Jeb Bush and Derek Jeter. I want to see those meetings because, and don't get me wrong, I understand why they work together because the money's there. But I just want to see these two fucking polar opposites of people in the fucking same room. Because Jeb Bush is a fucking potato.
He's trying to make... Well, and you got to understand something. His last name is Bush. And because his brother fucked things up pretty bad, people don't want another Bush in the office. Now, obviously, they're two different polar opposites of how they did things. Mm-hmm. But people don't care. If your name is Bush, they don't want you in the office.
Yeah.
And, you know, that kind of goes for, like, Clinton, but it's not... I still sit there and I go back to, well, the popular vote was really, really high. Because, you know, hey, 2.9... million more people voted for her than Trump. I keep coming back to that number, but I need to.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like, once again, I'm not trying to make it a political statement. I'm just saying is Jeb Bush has the fucking personality of wet fucking paint.
That's probably why Derek Jeter is part of the group.
And Derek Jeter is like one of the most charismatic.
Because he probably went to him and he said, look,
the guy gets more
I know you want to buy a team. I know you want to buy a team. We both got the money. Why don't we go in together and buy the team? You can be the face. I'll just sit there and just have my ownership and be fine, and that's it. Dude, It's brilliant.
As I said,
It's brilliant.
I get it. I understand there's money there, but like it reminds me of The Odd Couple. Like I just want to see a Derek Jeter, Jeb Bush sitcom.
Let's go to commercial.
Okay. Well, okay. One last thing, and NFL draft. Who gives a fuck about the NFL?
Well,
the National Felon League.
Wait a minute. Not National Felon League, you fucking racist.
The National Felon League.
What is this, racist night with Chris Galone?
We just had a guy.
Jesus Christ.
Aaron Hernandez, a guy who fucking killed people and killed himself in jail. You know, that was like a big story just like a week ago.
Dude, but he wasn't even fucking black. What does that have to do with black people?
You're the one who just said black. NFL National Felon League. I did not say anything racist whatsoever.
You were going racist on this.
I know it's the National Felon League. There's guys with the Plaxico Burress shot himself with his own fucking gun. With it Ray Rice beating up his wife in the fucking elevator. And those are just like, and that's just like the headline stories that I know about. I don't even watch football, but I watch every time they mention football in the fucking news. It's always, All
right, time for Chris to stop because then I'll talk about the NFL real quick. So for people here in Rochester, good things happen for the Bills. Not only did we get some really good players, and it sits there and makes me interested. Like, maybe I should actually go buy a ticket this year. They got rid of the GM. And they got rid of all the draft people after they did the draft. So, better days are coming to the Bills, it looks like. So, hopefully, this is looking to be like a turnaround of this team. Apparently, what the hell is the last name there? Plugas, or I can't think of it. Is that how it's pronounced?
You're asking
it's the same guy that it's the same. I can't pronounce his name for the life of me. But they own the Sabres, the Buffalo Sabres, too. And they're doing the exact same thing with the Sabres. They're just like, nope, fuck all of you. We're clearing out the goddamn thing. We're going to give all new people in. And that's it. So, we'll see what happens.
So for the Bills, see,
the one thing that'll get me shot is if I say, like, hockey sucks. So, I'm just going to put my hands.
Well, no. I whatever. There's Stanley Cups playing right now. I don't give a fuck. But, it would be... The people who like the Bills, like up here in Rochester, like people fucking love the Bills and they live by them, and it's like, if the team starts doing good, you'll see a lot of fucking bandwagon fans jump up there. And how the fuck did this show get all sports talk? But that being said, I mean,
we never do sports, so this is a good change.
You got to find yourself a girl that likes the Bills.
Oh God,
because you got.
It always comes back to the fucking girl. Jesus Christ! You got
to find someone who's used to disappointment.
You know what? Here's what's gonna happen. Here's what's gonna happen. And those of you that are watching the stream, this is what I'm gonna say. You're gonna see. Did you just fart?
No,
you better not fucking fart.
I haven't farted. I swear to God.
Anyways, this is my house.
I'm scratching my back.
Anyway, so. You'll see him on this live stream one day with a goddamn Bills jersey on, and he's going to be with a girl, and I'm going to sit there and look at him and be like, you're fucking wearing that jersey. And he's going to be like, no! And then he's got that big fucking lion-ass grin on his face. And I'll be like, yeah, you put it on because you wanted to bang her, didn't you? Shut up, Paul. Yeah, exactly. So,
but actually, I do kind of have a racist joke to tell.
No, we're done. We're done with the racism. Let's go to commercial.
Wow.
That's a good segue to commercial.
Okay, and we'll be right back with more dick and fart jokes.
I swear he's Puerto Rican.
This episode of Two Strangers, One Podcast is brought to you by Comics Etc. 1115 East Main and North Goodman at the Hungerford Building, door number 8. Find out more information at comicsetc.biz or like them on Facebook at facebook.com/comicsetc1.
Did you ever see a film at such a young age it left you traumatized with cinematic wounds? Necrophilia. It's a dead issue, man. Don't push it. Cinema Psyops is a weekly podcast documenting an ongoing experiment on the mind of an unwilling test subject.
No one should have to watch this movie.
Oh, no one should have to watch this?
No one should have to watch this movie.
Surprisingly, it's not a topic that a lot of people really want to tackle.
I'm shocked, prudes.
I know, really.
Right?
It's the next sexual frontier that no one wants to explore.
I am, in the most sincerest of senses, disappointed in you.
It takes a powerful goddess like Connie, jam her arm down the monster's throat and kill it. Oh, I'm still tripping out over that. Even as a kid, I was like, I gotta find a girl like that. Every week, I get a new look of disappointment that I never thought I could get out of her.
Unimaginable. At 12 years old, you should not be watching this movie.
Obviously.
At 13, you should not be. 14, you shouldn't be. I'm not entirely sure even 17-year-olds should be watching this.
Just because you're offended by something doesn't mean that you have the right to demand that it doesn't exist. Watching this film again, I had all of this like little nerd glee with everything that kept
little
popping
history
up.
doll popping up
absolutely.
at you.
So I totally loved this film.
Hey, I know why you couldn't see that. It's because your brain's warped watching this shit at 12 years old.
Yeah, this is a rough movie. I told you ahead of time when we were getting ready to do it that it was
How
going to be
did
a rough
you watch
one.
this shit at 12?
Because physical wounds heal, cinematic ones don't. Listen to Cinema Psyops.
Click and Hit, enhancing the experience for all recreational smokers. Click and Hit is a one-handed portable vaporizer. This smoking pipe has a compact 4-stage design, complete with a built-in, windproof, butane refillable torch lighter. The large burn chamber holds your stash of legal herb or pipe tobacco. Click the button to ignite and inhale as usual. When you are done, put it back in your pocket for later. Smoke anytime with the touch of a button. No more carrying around grinders and tins. You can leave the pipe, rolling papers, and even your lighter at home. The Click and Hit cordless vaporizer is no bigger than a normal cigar, making it the world's smallest and most discreet vaporizer. It's perfect for use in small places or shared rooms. It's efficient, getting 5 to 8 draws from your packed chamber. It's affordable at just $19.95 each. Buy 3 and the shipping is free. Buy 4 and you get the 5th one free. Visit www.click-n-hit.com. That's clickandhit.com. And now for listeners of Two Strangers One Podcast, you can use promo code STRANGERS and receive 10% off your purchase at clickandhit.com. That's promo code STRANGERS for 10% off your purchase.
All right, Paul, and we're back. A lot of like not necessarily nerdy news. It's nerdy news, yes. Now, I would say one of the earliest episodes of this podcast, once again, it started April 20th, 2012, was one of the podcasts was called Best Week Ever for Nerds. And here we are 5 years later, and we're coming up on yet another Best Week Ever for Nerds. Now, on Thursday night into Friday, Guardians of the Galaxy comes out.
Right.
And it's funny because Guardians of the Galaxy has already come out in like Australia.
Oh yeah, it's already done 100 million.
In England.
Oh yeah.
And it's killing me because I have friends that are in England on Facebook, and I'm like, if you fucking guys spoil anything.
Here's something that's really, let me give you a little fun fact about movies. Sci-fi is not doing really well these days. Any sci-fi movie is not doing really well. However, Marvel is technically, if you were to get real technical, Marvel is sci-fi. Mm-hmm. Okay? Anything that is like Marvel, DC, something along those lines, people eat that shit up for breakfast. Mm-hmm. Star Wars, obviously, that's a thing of its own. Mm-hmm. It just, it is what it is. Ghost in the Shell, it does almost $200,000 in the box office overseas and here. And because it has such a big budget, people sit there and go, "Oh, it failed." Well, I still sit there and go, "Well, it didn't really fail."
Yeah, you're failing because you're holding it to a different standard than most movies are.
Right, and the budget was $110 million. So unless you're lying to us and not telling us the whole story, there's more money in it. But the point that I'm making is it's really interesting to see that like movies like Guardians of the Galaxy, Aliens Covenant's coming up. You got Thor, you got, Wonder Woman coming this summer, you got Spider-Man, you got Transformers. All these movies are going to hit it out of the park. Mm-hmm. But, so it's not just a good week, it's a good...
Well, no, I say it's a good week because I haven't gotten to the other things that I have to...
Okay, go on.
Well, no, because, all right, so you got today is, oh shit, I just lost my place on the computer. All right, here we go. Give me 2 seconds, people. Why is the cat reaching out to me?
Hey, kitty. Baby, love kitty. That's a nice kitty.
So you got
a fart.
May the 4th, which is Thursday. And if you're a fan of the show, you should already know May the 4th. May the 4th be with you. May the 4th is officially Star Wars Day. I mean, we just had Star Wars Celebration, so I don't think we're going to get anything official. Like, I don't think they're going to do anything official. I was kind of thinking
they may give us a longer trailer for the new Star Wars film.
Or do it remember last year, was it last year? They didn't even, before Force Awakens, they didn't give us a trailer. They gave us background footage, like behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if they gave us behind the scenes stuff or whatever, once again, since we just had Star Wars Celebration, I don't think we're going to get anything official, but still, or maybe another poster or something, because it is May the 4th. May the 4th be with you. It sounds like someone with a lisp. May the 4th. So then you got Friday, technically Thursday night into Friday. Guardians of the Galaxy comes out.
Volume 2.
And everyone from my friends that are in England right now, first and foremost, hi. And everyone's already in love with it. And I'm glad no one has spoiled it yet. And then this Saturday, and this is only for the people in the United States, Saturday is Free Comic Book Day. And I would have to say, Free Comic Book Day also kind of ties into how I started the podcast, because my very first Free Comic Book Day up here in Rochester, I had gone to Comics Etc., but this was back when Comics Etc. was still in the Village Gate Mall. And so when I was going to that Comics Etc., I saw the ad for the improv class.
Right.
And it was because of the improv class that how I met Kristen. So Free Comic Book Day sort of like was part of the chain of events and how this podcast got started. So I say best week ever for nerds. It's going to be a good fucking summer. I mean, we got Guardians of the Galaxy, like you said, Wonder Woman, Spider-Man, Thor Ragnarok. What else am I missing? I mean,
Transformers, they said, Alien Covenant, that's basically all the nerdy movies, I think.
I mean, and then actually I had, this list is from Variety.com, and it's sort of like just listing studios full release. They got Guardians of the Galaxy, Pirates of the Caribbean, which I don't really care for, but, Cars 3, which everyone seems to fucking be excited about. Okay, then, and it's funny, because then it jumps from Thor's all the way in November. That blows my mind. So, Cars 3
That's smart, actually.
Oh, no, it's smart to kind of stretch it out, but I'm like, okay, you got Cars 3 in June, then it jumps right to fucking November for Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah, in between's going to be kind of dead.
And usually, isn't July and August is like when they have the weird
They've been starting to, which I like that they're doing now, they've been starting to kind of stretch it out so that way August has something that people can go watch, and July usually has 2 or 3, because Spider-Man's in July.
Mm-hmm. But Guardians of the Galaxy 1 was like July or August, because I remember going because it was a fucking hot summer day, and I had gotten out of work and I went to meet up with my coworkers, and of course I got to the movie theater before my coworkers who were coming from home, and they should have fucking been there earlier and got me better seats. But all right, so we got The Last Jedi this Christmas. Then you got next year, and once again, this is according to Variety.com. We got Black Panther in February. Oh, why Black Panther got to be in February? The opinions of Chris Colo do not represent
Tsunami Faithful Podcast or the TsunamiFaithful.com.
Wrinkle in Time. I don't know what the fuck Wrinkle in Time is. Magic Camp.
Please help me.
May 4th.
There's a racist in the building.
Once again, May the 4th. Avengers Infinity War. So this time next year, we got a whole fucking year to wait before Avengers Infinity War. May 25th, Untitled Han Solo anthology film. June 15th, Incredibles 2. Now this is 2018, mind you people. July 6th, right around the 4th of July weekend, Ant-Man and the Wasp. So finally they're gonna catch up with that. August 18th, Untitled Disney Fairy Tale live action. 11/2/18, Mulan. So we got that Szechuan sauce, Morty. We got the Szechuan sauce. Then in November of 2018, Ralph Breaks the Internet, Wreck-It Ralph 2. Christmas, Mary Poppins. But it's weird because that Last Jedi is in Christmas of 2008. 2017 is The Last Jedi. And then, the Han Solo movie is later on that year. Han Solo is May.
Of 2018.
2018. Then we got to wait all the way to fucking 2019.
Yeah, apparently they announced the other day that it's supposed to be in May, which is really weird.
According to Variety, which I think they got it from Disney or whatever, it's going to be a Star Wars movie in May, which it's always, except for these last couple of movies, except Rogue One was in the wintertime, Force Awakens was in the wintertime, Last Jedi was in the wintertime, is going to be in the wintertime. Then they fucking go and then they switch it up. Now don't get me wrong, I'm going to be excited because I'm glad they're pushing it up. I don't want to have to wait till December of 2019. But what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? It sounds like a good plan. Let the movie stay for Christmas. And God forbid they fucking go, no, we changed our mind. We're pushing it back to Christmas. I'm going to have a heart attack. All right, so then we got Mary Poppins Returns. So there's 2 Mary Poppins movies, right? Am I reading that? Oh, no. Okay, 1 Mary Poppins. Then 2019, Captain Marvel. Now they're finally doing a fucking female-led Marvel movie. Untitled Disney Fairy Tale live action. Untitled Disney Toon Studio. May of 2019. So 2 years from now, almost exactly. Untitled Avengers. I just lost my spot. Untitled Avengers in 3D. Star Wars Episode 9, which is also going to be May of 2019. So you got Avengers and Star Wars in the same month. Toy Story 4, Lion King, live action. Frozen 2, which by that, 3 years from now, my daughter's not going to give a shit about Frozen.
Yeah, that's a little long to wait for that.
Yeah. Then 2020 is Untitled Marvel, and, Gigantic, whatever. So
Gigantor.
So it's just crazy that they have all these they're announcing these movies. We know these movies are fucking 3-4 years in advance. So I mean, I'm excited. Don't get me wrong, I'm very excited. But this is the best week ever for nerd. I say the best week ever because remember that VH1 show, best week ever. So as of right now, this will be the best week ever for nerds when it comes to May the 4th, Guardians of the Galaxy, and Free Comic Book Day. And I'm pretty sure there's other things going on that I don't know about. Okay, so recently I had seen the movie The Accountant.
Oh, you watched that?
Starring Ben Affleck?
Yeah.
And I gotta say, it's a pretty good Batman movie. Look, in a world where the people in this movie, you got Ben Affleck as this guy with Asperger's, what's the word? On the spectrum, autism, where he stays focused on things, and he's an accountant, so he's super smart. Then, without spoiling too much, when he's a young kid, even though he's has autism, his father kind of forces him to learn all this karate and jujitsu and shit like that. So, but he picks it up real quick, so he knows jujitsu. So now you got a guy who knows how to fight, and the guy's super duper smart. Then you have, also in the movie, you got J.K. Simmons, who played, who was in the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies as, I want to say Perry White. Perry White's from Superman. J. Jonah Jameson. Well, J.K. Simmons is playing Commissioner Gordon in the upcoming Justice League movie. So in this movie, you have Batman and Commissioner Gordon. Then you got John Baruchel, who's played the Punisher in the Netflix series, and he's sort of, without really spoiling it, he ends up fighting Ben Affleck. So if you ever wanted to see the Punisher fight Ben Affleck, if you wanted to see the Punisher fight Batman, you get to see it in this movie. Then also in the movie is the chick Anna Kendrick, who was rumored at one point to be Squirrel Girl from the Marvel movies, if they ever decide to do that. And Squirrel Girl is actually one of the few people in the comics to ever defeat Thanos. A girl who could talk to squirrels. So, once again, we have no proof that I don't think they're ever going to really do an Anna Kendrick Squirrel Girl movie. But,
well, they said that she should do, she was also thought to maybe do Batgirl, but I don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah. If they're smart, they'll just get an unknown. I think Joss Whedon wants to get someone that nobody knows, so then they could turn them into...
I'm waiting. Actually, that's the one I'm waiting for. I'm waiting to see what he does with Batgirl, because there really hasn't been a really good DC movie yet that kind of blows my mind.
There hasn't been a good female fucking superhero movie. And it's funny because I was talking I mentioned it earlier this week, and a friend of mine, and it's of all the we got Elektra, that was trash. We had the fucking Halle Berry's Catwoman, that was trash.
Oh, that one was definitely trash.
And those are the two that popped up on the top of my head, and I can't even think of any other. Okay, we got the 80s Supergirl, and that was sort of that was more just.
Well, you got the Supergirl TV series, which that's doing pretty well.
That's what I'm saying is that what the fuck are people dragging their feet for? Give us a fucking female-led movie. Why do we have to wait another 2 years for fucking Captain Marvel? Or
a Black Widow movie for that matter.
Yeah, with Black Widow, they just and even if because as Marvel enters its phase 3, I don't know if the mic caught that. As Marvel hits its phase 3. They feel that I've heard some speculation that Marvel's going to do more team up movies, or you'll have a movie where you not only based on one superhero, you'll have another superhero in it. Like what they're doing with Thor Ragnarok. Even though it's Thor Ragnarok, it kind of has the Hulk in it also. So you can't have a Black Widow
Yeah, I'm sure that's
guys,
what's going to end up.
It was Jeremy Renner. Hawkeye. You can have a Black Widow Hawkeye movie.
That's what they should do.
You know, they go and they do their own mission or whatever, or they're on the run or some shit like that.
But you know why? Like they can't do like a standalone Hulk movie right now.
Oh, because they don't own the rights to it.
Right. Universal still owns the rights to it.
But I'm saying, like the same way they took Spider-Man, they took a bad situation like Spider-Man when they fucking hacked Sony and they turned it into gold. They could take the situation with the Hulk and they go, okay, you know what? The Phase 3 is going to be team-up movies. So we'll have a Black Widow Hawkeye movie. Even though the movie really focuses on Black Widow, Hawkeye will be in it most of it. You know, we can have I would love to see a straight up Iron Man Spider-Man movie, but that's not going to happen. But you know, you can have, you know,
well, it should be Iron Man, Spider-Man, and Hulk. Because you remember that comic book series they had there for a while.
Yeah, you can have, but I mean, I'm just saying that's just dreaming because.
I'm sure they'll do it. I can't see why they wouldn't.
You know, but you can have a Red Falcon. You know, just who else is new? You can have a Red Falcon Ant-Man movie. You know, if you really wanted to. I mean, they kind of fought in the movie. You know, you can have them do their own thing, and that would be a funny movie. You know, like it would be action but funny. You could do Hawkeye and Black Widow, which is more like espionage and spy shit. So, you know,
well, I mean, they've been able to kind of sign a deal for Hulk where they can put him in anything they want. It's just Universal owns the rights, and they're the ones that are going to do a movie, if anybody. And the problem is you know, they don't really want to do a Hulk movie. They're just sitting on it right now.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying is
there again. I mean, if people are putting the Hulk in movies, they're making money. So you know, it's like, you know.
But I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Phase 3 Marvel movies are sort of team up movies.
Yeah.
Which, you know, then you can cash in on 2 characters without having to have the whole extended fucking universe in a movie. David Fincher. Fight Club's David Fincher, Benjamin Button, Social Network, Gone Girl. You know, I love the movie Seven, you know, with Brad Pitt and Morgan Freeman. I love The Game with Michael Douglas. David Fincher is a brilliant director. I mean, I'll be honest with you, I haven't seen Gone Girl. The Social Network was good, but you know, I don't really think I don't think anybody could have directed that movie, not for nothing.
Right.
You know, you didn't see signature David Fincher in that movie. Benjamin Button, yeah, that's
I wouldn't
okay.
even know what that is, to be honest with you. So,
The Curious Case of Benjamin Button.
No. I meant like what a classic. But I'm saying
David Fincher, he has a certain style. I mean, you know, you see it in Fight Club. He does these very dark movies that, you know, they'll have like a couple of really good like technical scenes in them. And they're more dark. I mean, once again, I didn't see Gone Girl, but I heard that's more depressing than anything. But so David Fincher has signed on, because of his buddy Brad Pitt, has signed on to direct World War Z Part 2. Sounds interesting. Once again, World War Z Part 2, I wonder if it's going to have anything to do with the first movie, because the books, the movie and the books have nothing to do with each other. And I honestly thought World War Z, the first movie, was trash. And you know, they took a really good book and just flushed it down the toilet and said, hey, let's just make a zombie movie. You know, let's just attach the name World War Z. So I wonder if David Fincher's going to pull out his big director's dick and say, no, we're going to fucking stay true to the vision. Because, you know, the whole point of World War Z is about how the world reacted to the zombie complex. You know, in a country like North Korea, since they shut down all their borders, North Korea didn't have any fucking zombies because you couldn't get into that country if you fucking wanted to. You know, it was sort of like, where where the joke is people are leaving Mexico to come to the United States. You know, the zombies are fucking up the United States. Everyone's trying to sneak into fucking Mexico now. You know, saying it was, you know, shit like that. You know, and you know, it was, and they from different point of views, from military point of views, from like you know, billionaire industries point of views, from just a regular fucking like a guy like, you know, they tricked, they had certain things that made noise that tricked all the zombies to come walking towards them, but then they were really on the other side of a fucking cliff, so they're making all the zombies just walk off the fucking cliff, you know, and then they were just shooting fucking zombies down in the canyon and shit. You know, that's cool shit, and they didn't do any of that in the movie. So I'm hoping David Fincher who did Gone Girl based on a book. Oh boy. Paul is just ripping him tonight.
I'm sorry.
You know, Gone Girl, based on the book. Fight Club, based on a book. The Curious Case of Benjamin Button, I think, was based on a book. Social Network, okay, I don't think that was based on a book, but I think it was written by the guy who wrote it. It's like a award-winning director. So I think David Fincher's going to be smart and fucking say, no, we're going to stay true to the source material and put out a good fucking movie. So I'm all for it. Not who I was thinking would direct it. I'm not excited. But once again, I hope he puts his foot down and gives us a movie that we deserve. Here's one that I just found out just before the podcast. In rumors to direct the Flash movie. Total rumor, no credence to it at all. Robert Zemeckis. You know, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, Back to the Future.
I think that's a big rumor.
Now, I'm just saying is that if he did it, I think it'd be fucking brilliant. I don't know if DC has that kind of pull to fucking grab Robert Zemeckis. You know, I mean, yeah, if you want to grab someone who fucking directed one of the Fast and Furious movies, sure, you know, but I don't, you know, but if Robert Zemeckis did it, it would fucking be so awesome because Robert Zemeckis is a brilliant fucking director. You know, okay, he hasn't put out a good movie in a while, but then again, he doesn't have to. He could sit back and just fucking, you know, sip fucking martinis if he wants. But once again, totally rumor. Oh wow, how did I miss? I wanted to talk about the Indiana Jones movie, but here we go. Oh shit. Okay, back from that list in Variety, and because it's all big letters and I had trouble reading. July of 2020, if Harrison Ford is still fucking alive, we'll have, and I think they said Steven Spielberg will direct it, and it will have Harrison Ford in it. So, and what extent is he going to be in it? Is this going to be a hand torch movie like they tried to do with Crystal Skull and fucking Shia LaBeouf, which fucking blew up in their face because Shia LaBeouf, no one cares about him. So, I don't know. And
I think that's it.
Well, the last thing is that, see, Paul, wow, I can't believe we almost went to the low power mode.
You may hit that, yes.
Yeah, okay. So, the last big news, Netflix, a hacker is hacked into Netflix.
Yeah.
And he was putting out a ransom, and since they didn't pay it, he released Orange is the New Black season 5.
Oh, really?
And I'm kind of glad, and I'm not just saying this because, I download shit, whatever, but I'm kind of glad they didn't give in to his demands because you can't do shit like that. And when they find this guy, they're going to fucking, who knows? It could be some fucking Russian teenager or something like that.
Probably.
But, and if he's in another country, it's going to be kind of rough to get their hands on him. But,
in Russia, you cannot touch me.
And they said he has shows from other countries and stuff like that. So I'm sort of curious on what the fuck are they going to do? If hackers start doing this and you start ransoming shows, they're gonna have to figure out another way.
There's a thing called Interpol for this, so he's gonna get fucked in the ass probably.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying is like I said, I'm glad they didn't give in because that would have set a bad precedent. But it's so crazy that we live in a world today where hackers it's one thing to release it like the Deadpool thing, okay, we're gonna release it, even though that was a planned, scheduled thing, so they released that on purpose. But, when you release little bits and pieces, or people who've released trailers and then the studio said, fuck it, we have to release the real deal trailer because we can't have this low quality one floating around. But, it's so crazy that, someone can release it. But then again, you got to up your fucking, why is that available online anyway? I mean, I guess, directors have to see it and you have to, industry people and stuff like that. But you're going to have to up your fucking game because,
yep.
It's crazy. Obviously, they're not, I thought Netflix would kind of have their shit together, but I guess not.
Nope.
But then again, I guess if you're determined enough, and it would be one thing if you found out an actor released it or something like someone that had DVDs or whatever. But then again, then there's your weak point also. I mean, maybe Netflix has all the best security in the world. They gave it to fucking Joe Blow, the fucking intern, and then the fucking intern released it. Or they hacked the intern, which wasn't as hard to fucking hack. So I don't know.
And I think that's it.
We haven't hit the hour mark. And okay, I just wanted to. Okay, let's talk about something real quick. I'll shoot a fucking pit bull. There was a story today. I mean, I don't have a gun, at least not anymore. And if you didn't like me already here, you're gonna really hate me now. I don't like dogs. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a big fan of dogs. I think people who like dogs there's something wrong with you because you have to have this animal that loves you more than anything else. I mean, yes, I have a cat and Paul has a cat, but cats if cats love you, it's because they want to love you. Dogs are just stupid fucking animals. It turns out there was a story about today about a week ago, just outside Rochester, out in the suburbs where people's basements are getting flooded and don't have electricity. They also had people have pit bulls leaving their fucking or pit bull mixes, pit bulls, whatever. It was some sort of funky mix of pit bull and something else, but it looks like a pit bull who had left the property, jumped over the fence, came towards a guy, and from what I understand, this isn't the first time it happened. And the guy shot the fucking pit bull. Now, if you want to laugh or whatever, I mean, the pit bull died. That's okay. I understand that's not funny for people. But the guy shot the pit bull, and then the bullet went through the pit bull and hit the guy's wife. And she's alive. Don't get me wrong. I mean, not that that's funny, but was the guy really aiming for the pit bull? But that being said, there's a big contingent of people, and I know this is probably not. Hey, Bill Gosselin, how you doing? There is a contingency of people out there who love their pit bull, and there's shows like Pitbull and Parolees, and people love to post pictures of, oh, here's a pit bull laying with a 4-year-old and stuff like that, and I'm pretty sure if I looked hard enough, I'm pretty sure I can go online and find videos of pit bulls. Maybe not mauling kids, but I could probably find pictures of kids who've been mauled by fucking pit bulls and shit like that. And I'm not saying they're a bad breed and they should be shot. I mean, I say that as a joke. I'll shoot it, but this all came down to the fucking owner's irresponsibility and couldn't fucking maintain their animal to keep them in the fucking backyard. Dogs jump. Dogs, if you have a little bullshit fucking 2-foot fence, 3-foot fence, a dog's gonna jump over it. Your dog should have been contained. How did the dog get out of the house in the fucking first place? Your dog shouldn't have gotten out of the house. And the guy shot the fucking pit bull. And and I'm not one of those people like all pit bulls should be put down. I understand there are people who trust their animals with their children and stuff like that. It's still a wild fucking animal.
If that's not the first time it happened either.
Yeah, I'm saying, and especially pit bulls have been known to snap and go from fucking loving, animals to fucking vicious, lockjawed, that will not, they will not let go until, they don't let go. They lock their jaws, and and I've been to pit bull fights. And this is back when I lived in New York City. I had a friend who basically fought pit bulls. I'm not a fucking fan of them.
What?
I think Bill said, when do we aim to get started? We started a long time ago. Let's see what we got here. But yeah, like I was saying, people and their pit bulls. I don't like your dog. I don't like your dog, and I refuse to sit down and go, oh, I have to be okay because you say your dog's okay. No, if you can't, the only way I know your dog's okay is if your dog's on the fucking end of a leash, and if you can't contain your animal, then we're gonna have a fucking problem. And if I have a gun and I see your dog coming towards me, guess what? Then the dog's gonna get shot. So, like there's that story, like I said, there's a Rochester. Is it sad that they kill someone's fucking poor pet? Yes, they killed the poor pet. I really have no sympathy for the owner, because the dog has a reputation. You should have taken better care of it. Why the fuck is the dog? And once again, this is like a suburban thing because people leave their fucking doors open. Your dog shouldn't be running in and out. Or if the dog is out the house, you should be monitoring it. You should be saying, if your dog's gonna go out into the yard, all right, we're gonna watch fucking, Cujo out in the fucking yard. And I guess that's it. I kind of had a couple other things.
No, I think that's it.
Okay, one more racist story. Come on.
No racist stories. You've had enough racist stories tonight, boy.
Oh, and Kid Rock and Ted Nugent and Sarah Palin visiting the White House.
That's old news.
Yeah, but it was an old before. It was between the last episode, so just and I liked Kid Rock. I used to like Kid Rock. I mean, I love Devil Without a Cause.
I don't like anybody that likes Trump. Period. So
well, I mean, that's what I'm saying is that like it's sort of like it's so weird how Kid Rock used to be like a quote unquote rebel. And it's a real entertainer, and then
he turned into a country star.
Yeah, once he got that kind of like contingency behind him, he kind of turned into like real redneck asshole, or whatever, And it's funny because I would love to see his current audience like go back and listen to his early stuff, because I don't think they wouldn't like it or whatever. And I guess people change, but I guess I changed too because I used to like Kid Rock. Not anymore. Ted Nugent, I never gave a fuck about. Sarah Palin, I never gave a fuck about. I mean, I like Kid Rock. I mean, only God knows why that song. I play that at my funeral. And now don't play that at my funeral. You know what I'm saying? I used to love that song. I still love that song. But, if someone else covers it, then play that version at my funeral. Okay, let's wrap it up.
That's what she said.
Please visit twostrangersonepodcast.net, where you can find all things show related. First and foremost, you can find links to our iTunes page, where unfortunately, the iTunes it's basically just the last 15 episodes or so, and that's only because I haven't had access to Wi-Fi and upload all the old episodes. But you can go and find our links to our iTunes. So if you have an iPhone, an iPad, or an iPod, who really has an iPod anymore? Really,
we don't need one anyways.
We do podcasting, and nobody has a fucking iPod anymore. No one has an MP3 player anymore. It's sad. You can download us on your iPhone, your iPad, or if you blow the dust off your iPod, you can download it on that. If you don't have an iPhone or iPad or iPod, you can download us on the Stitcher app. That's STITCHER, the Stitcher app for Android devices. It's what I use to listen to my podcasts. I put it on Listen Later. I put it on the available offline option. So when I'm at a friend's house, or I'm at the local library, or I'm at McDonald's or Dunkin' Donuts, or wherever place has free Wi-Fi, I download my episodes and I listen to them later. And it doesn't kill your battery and it doesn't kill your data. Along with iTunes and Stitcher, our main hosting site is also on the Stitcher app, STITCHER. And I was wondering, I think maybe I was doing something wrong. I think old episodes, when I've uploaded them, I think the automatic option makes it where you can't download them. So I've gone back and gone over all the episodes. So I don't know if it's an app thing between Android and iPhone, but I updated all the settings, so you should be able to download the episodes on the SoundCloud app. Excuse me. So SoundCloud is who's hosting our site, who's hosting our episodes. So when you get a chance, you can check us out on SoundCloud. You can subscribe to us there. Once again, I've made sure all the episodes on SoundCloud are downloadable.
You can use the app too.
You can use the app. No, as I'm saying, well, I think when I tried to use the app, I was trying to download from the app just to see if you can, and I couldn't. But then Paul said you can download from the app. And I don't know if it was an iPhone Android thing.
I don't know.
But I went back and I checked all the episodes, and I made sure that you could download the episodes.
What's that?
At least from the website. It's posted on Nerdcore Hip Hop. Oh, that was...
Yeah, something else.
Okay. Then you can write to us, and surprisingly enough, I don't know if I think maybe having Jen on for those 2 or 3 episodes really pissed Oscar off. Oscar has not written in to Two Strangers.
I can't make fun of a female.
But he hasn't been on. He hasn't sent us an email. But if you want to send us an email, like Oscar used to, be the new Oscar. Write us at twostrangersonepodcast@gmail.com. Once again, that's twostrangersonepodcast@gmail.com. You can follow us on Twitter at Stranger Podcast, or @ Stranger Podcast. Of course, we want your money. We need your money. But if you can't give us a penny, please take 2 seconds and like and share this episode on Facebook. Share it with your friends. Join our Facebook group, Two Strangers, One Podcast Network. And for the old episodes, like I mentioned earlier, the Stitcher and we are on the Google Play Store. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of stuff, people. We are on the Google Play Store. If you would like to listen to the older episodes, go back and listen to 5 years worth of episodes. This is episode 241. You can go back, and the old episodes are available on YouTube. Just go on YouTube and search for Two Strangers, One Podcast. I keep getting letters from YouTube saying that we can't monetize the videos because I've used a clip of a movie, or I use 30 seconds worth of music, and the fucking YouTube police are going to come and shut me down. So apparently,
slit your throat.
And these are videos that have been up for well over a year or two, and all of a sudden, magically, their scrubbers find it and say, "Oh, this is bad. You're not supposed to do that." And once again, it's fair use, people. Go fuck yourselves. Let me see. That being said, you can go back, and once again, I do promise to start my Stranger Vlogs up again. I think I'm episode 30 right now. I still have the one. I haven't uploaded the one where I shaved my beard. That's somewhere in my dead phone. And I think with that, I acquiesce the floor to you, sir.
You sure you've said enough?
Well, I have to make sure everybody knows.
You should just have somebody say this for you.
I should just record a proper outro. And
You
then
could.
say-
So you can find me on Twitter at Paul Pascrillo. You can ask me questions. It's ask.fm/Paul Pascrillo. And you can email me. My official email is paulpascrillo@toonamifaithful.com. And you can also listen to me on the Toonami Faithful podcast as well, which Chris forgot to mention.
Oh, that's
You
right.
son of
Yeah,
a
it's
bitch.
on Stitcher. Yes, Paul's other baby, the Toonami Faithful Podcast. But then I didn't shout out Smodcast or Nerdist or so.
Yes, it's true. But so yeah, that's where you can find me, and yeah, that's about it.
Well, we certainly hope you enjoyed listening, had as much fun as we did recording. Thank you for listening to Two Strangers, One Podcast. I'm Chris.
I'm Paul.
You should. Don't. What am I saying? No.
Wow.
Don't be a stranger.
Peace. We're out.
Bye. You should be fappy.
And Chris should be not drinking soda before he comes because something's wrong. All right, end that live stream.
I'm surprised Paul's battery lasted all this time.
I know.
All right, here we go, man. Go ahead. You want to read
Double Jackpot.
What is it?
It is a self-published book by Christopher Cologne.
Chris Cologne smells good to me.
But
Look at her. That broke that fucking cold little exterior. He's like, hee.
But it is spelled Colon.
Him punny.
But Double Jackpot is a book about a comic book artist, Eric, who is in a loveless relationship with a
I
materialistic
feel you, Eric.
Lynette.
Oh, fucking. Are you sure I didn't write this? I sounds hauntingly familiar.
He starts cheating on his girlfriend with a more creatively supportive woman, Nadia.
Well, I got to meet her. Where's the Nadia?
There's your summer girlfriend.
Summer Nadia. It's Nadia.
Nadia?
Yeah, I think Nadia's spelled with an A.
All right.
Both Lynette and Nadia play the double jackpot, the largest payout in lotto history, much like the recent Powerball. Both girls play his birth date as the winning numbers. Eric is now stuck between two of the country's richest women. Who will he choose? It's not that simple. This is a clever fucking idea,
Yeah, it
man.
is.
Look at her, fucking. She's impressed.
I am.
She got some summer reading. Christopher Cologne smells real lovely with an original idea. This is. I've never heard this before.
I haven't either. This is a self-published book, much in the indie spirit as Kev's Clerks.
Oh, you don't even need to name check me. This is just a good idea. You could stand on your own, man. You don't even have to be like, hey, remember Clerks? This is nothing like that. This is way more original than Clerks. This is a good idea, man. Why didn't I think of this?
I need something to read. This book is part of the Comic Books, Heavy Metal, Video Games Trilogy Book 2. Odd I See, A Tale from the Road, coming soon.
Right on, man. It's part of a trilogy. This is the first part.
Way to write, man.
He's seeking a literary agent. Motherfuckers, anybody out there? There ain't no literary agents listening to this show, I assure you, sure. Sure. I assure you, sure. But somebody know a literary agent? Hook a motherfucker up! Chris Cologne come up with an original idea. I should tell Raskin. That's a good fucking idea, to be honest
too.
with you. That's a fucking rom-com right there. Megan, get Raskin on the phone. Isn't it possible to get Raskin on the phone? No?
Yeah.
I want to run it past him, man. I want to, and if it happens, I get a taste, Chris Cologne. I get a whiff, if you will.
The book could also be ordered on www.lulu.com.
That's lulu.com.
I understand that. I just want to spell it out.
Normally one says it, that spells it. Still, lulu.com. What is that? Do you know what it is?
I don't know. All right. The book could also be ordered on www.lulu.com. Search for Double Jackpot Christopher Cologne. A paperback version of the book is $15 and a PDF file is only $5.
$5 is
Yeah.
insanely inexpensive. 15 is not even that bad for a paperback version.
No.
This is $1 million idea right here. Like a movie about a dude who fucking is stuck between two chicks, both of who play his birthday and win the lottery. Come on! I can see that trailer. Chris Cologne is on to something. Nobody else can smell it but me.
I'll read it.
Thank you. I'm going to make that smelly joke.
I know. You're trying to get me to laugh again.
It worked once. Double Jackpot is a self-published book by Chris Cologne, man. It's the first book in his comic books, heavy metal, video games trilogy. Book 2, Odd I See, A Tale from the Road, should be coming out soon. Get all the information Chris Cologne like a motherfucker.
I
and
will
his
totally
book,
read this.
Double Jackpot. I'm serious. I'm going to recommend that to fucking Raskin. How is that not a movie? You know what I'm saying? This could be a sexy movie. You could do an R-rated version. There could be nudie in it, and you could saw them fucking both chicks. Maybe a little penetration. Maybe a butthole shot. No butthole, no care.
I would like to formally apologize to Christopher Cologne.
No, sex sells. Chris Cologne will appreciate that. He's like, thanks for throwing a few buttholes in there, man.
Don't forget to check out twostrangersonepodcast.net, your one-stop resource for everything show-related. You can find links to subscribe to us on iTunes or on Stitcher. You could also find links to buy my book, Double Jackpot, on twostrangersonepodcast.net.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. You're cool. And fuck you, I'm out.